But one such stock is MPS Limited as well. And the reason why we have on board Mr. Rahul Arora, the Chairman and CEO, talking to us is because the company has made a fresh acquisition. Mr. Arora, hi. Thank you so much for making time speaking with us. Talk to us about what's the rationale of the acquisition. What will it add to your top line? Because I see almost 10 to 15% is kind of the revenue accretion this acquisition will do.
Yeah, thank you so much for having us. The e-learning part of our business is the fastest growing part of our business. Last year alone, this business grew upwards of 50% for us. So the acquisition basically furthers this momentum going forward. So there's a couple of things that we get access to. One is we get more market access. So historically, most of our customer base has been concentrated in North America and Europe, and Liberate is more focused on the APAC region. So it gives us a strong foothold on the APAC market, which in general as well is outperforming more mature markets like North America and Europe when it comes to e-learning. And the second thing it does for us, it provides us broader capabilities, from strategic workplace training to learning consulting solutions. So it's a combination of market access and a capability expansion that's taken place here. We do expect the business to, continue to grow at the 15-20% level that it's already growing at standalone.
I see that the margin profile of this is very high at 40% odd. Also talk to us about once the transaction is closed, what kind of synergies would you be aiming at? I'm sure that you would try to juice out better efficiencies and that will reflect in the numbers going forward, the existing numbers, and once the transaction closed and you would apply some more synergies to it, how would things improve then and by when?
From a synergy standpoint, yes, there'll be some low-hanging fruit synergies. For example, Liberate will take advantage of our digital infrastructure and our general workflow management solutions and so on and so forth. But I think the big play here is less about cost synergies and more about revenue synergies. We see a significant way of cross-selling solutions. So while Liberate is more focused on workplace training and learning solutions, MPS and our suite of solutions are more focused on immersive learning and learning in the flow of work. So we see more revenue synergies. Of course, cost synergies are good short-term things to have, but more long-term, we see revenue synergies. Overall, we've made a publicly stated goal that we want to get to 1,500 crores by FY28 as a company, and we see the e-learning business leading that charge, and our expectation from this business segment is to grow at 30% every year.
30% growth is what you're targeting as well. But talk to us about, are there any other further acquisitions which are there in the pipeline? Is there any geography that you're targeting? What's the plan?
So we are serial acquirers. We always have a robust deal pipeline. At any given point on time, we're pursuing 8 to 10 different deals. At this point in time, we do have another one that we expect to complete this financial year. Again, that is more on the platform side of our business, focused more on the North American market. So we expect to complete one more acquisition this year, at least one more, and that particular cycle will continue because acquisitions are a very important part of our growth strategy.
Point taken. And just quickly before I let you go, the net sales I think in the last year were 500 odd crore rupees. When do you see it scaling up, let's say 1,000 crores, etc.? Is it possible in the next 3 to 5 years?
Yeah, I think we feel comfortable that by FY 2028 we will cross 1,500 crores in revenue, and pretty much that same growth rate of 25% CAGR is what we're expecting uniformly across the 5-year period.
On that note, we'll let you go. Thank you so much for making time and speaking with ET Now. So that's the stock of MPS Limited, talking about good growth going forward, as well as the acquisition is going to bring in a lot of revenue synergies.